Now, you've heard many stories so far from Iceland, from Tyrkir, Thorkelson, and hail to Tyrkir, the poet, for he is a fantastic storyteller. Now, this is a story about a man called Grim. Now, he came from Norway, or the North Way, and he sailed off one day looking for new land to settle, in a land he heard of called Iceland. So he was sailing there in his longboat, and he came to the north of Iceland, and he found an island, and he settled there. And this island got its name from Grim, Grimsey. Now, Grimsey is known for many things. It is known for farming, it is known for wild seabirds, of which the Vikings loved to eat, and it is also known for fishing. Now, one day when Grim was sitting around his longhouse, he decided to go fishing with his son Thory and his men. So in the small longboat they jumped, and they started to row and row out into the wild sea, eventually to a place where they know they would find some fish. Now at this point, Thory, who was still quite young at this time, was getting cold. It is very cold out there in the North Atlantic above Iceland. So the men, they got a sealskin bag, and they put him in it, and they drew it up to the neck so he was snug and warm. And since that day, he was always known as Seal Thory. Now, when they was fishing, they suddenly caught something which was very heavy, and it turned out to be a merman. Now, they got this merman on the hook, and Grim said to the merman, "I will let you go if you tell us our fate." Well, to this the merman agreed. He said, "If you release the hook from my mouth, I will tell you your fate." So the men did. They got the hook, they prized it out of the merman's mouth, and he jumped into the sea and bobbed up and down, and he shouted to the men and says, "For you, Grim, and your men, it does not matter, for you do not have much time left. Your time is short. But for your son, in the sealskin bag, his fate is different, and he must go south with his mother." So the men came back, and a few months passed, and it was getting towards the back end of winter. And Grim decided to go fishing once more, but this time without his son. He left his son Seal Thory at home, and they'd been out sailing, and the seas got rough, and sadly they drowned. The boat sank, could not take the waves. And then that summer, Seal Thory and his mother and a horse called Skiarm went south to find new land. And they've been travelling for weeks and weeks, for a long time, throughout all summer without stopping once. And eventually they found a place near Bjorgusfjord, a round cold river between the inland and the sea. And they settled there and made a homestead. Now, many years later, when Seal Thory was old, he one day looked out. He was sitting outside on his longhouse at the sea. He had a very good view. And he saw the merman. And he knew that his time was not long, because he was old. He was at a grand age for his time. And when he died, the men buried him in a mountain which still bears his name to this day, and it's often said that the ghost of Grim may be heard around the coast of Grimsey, and that sometimes you can still hear the horse Skiarm drinking from the water. And that is the end of our story. Now please go and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. I am Broggy, and I will see you in the next episode or story from the Folktales. We publish weekly content. Thank you.